Assalamu alaikum viewers, welcome to Z Dental. Don't forget to like, subscribe and share. Let's start. Dental veneer introduction. Dental veneers are a possible solution to help you achieve the look you desire. They are a popular choice for those with chipped teeth, a gap between teeth, or misshapen teeth. Definition of dental veneers. Dental veneers are thin covers that adhere to teeth to give teeth a more classically shaped look. According to American Dental Association, dental veneers. If you want to improve your smile, dental veneers are a simple option. Veneers are thin covering that are placed over the front visible part of the tooth. They look like natural teeth. Veneers can be used to correct a wide range of dental issues such as number 1. Teeth that are stained and cannot be whitened by bleaching. Number 2. Chipped or worn teeth. Number 3. Crooked or misshapen teeth. Number 4. Even spaces or a large gap between the upper front teeth. That picture show the gap between front teeth. Types of dental veneers. There are two main types of material used to fabricate a veneer. Veneers are made of either porcelain or composite resin material. Dentist will help you choose the material that is best for you. Each type of veneers has its own benefits. Number 1. Porcelain veneers. A porcelain veneer is a thin shell that is custom made to fit on the tooth. Viewers, in this picture you can see the custom made veneers. Benefits of porcelain veneers. Number 1. They are strong and long lasting. Benefit number 2. They have a natural looking surface. Benefit number 3. Less tooth enamel need to be removed than with a crown or cap. Benefit number 4. They don't stain easily. Number 5. A ceramic veneer being placed on a chipped tooth. Number 6. A ceramic veneers after being placed on a chipped tooth after placement. Steps to place porcelain veneers. Number 1. To prepare the teeth, the dentist usually remove a small amount of enamel from the front and sides of the teeth. This makes room for the veneers so that your teeth look natural. Point number 2. The dentist makes an impression on mold of the prepared teeth. The dentist also decides on the veneer shade that will be best for your smile. Point number 3. The impression is sent to a dental lab that custom makes the porcelain veneers to fit your teeth. This may take several days. The dentist may give you temporary veneers to wear in the meantime. Point number 4. At the next visit, the dentist places the veneers on the teeth to check to fit and shape. After any adjustment, the teeth are cleaned and the veneers are bonded to the tooth. Point number 5. Further changes may be made at later appointment. Viewers, in picture number 1, you can see the first one. We prepared the teeth for dental veneers. After that, picture number 2, we can see the prepared veneer. Picture number 3, show the apply the veneers on the patient mouth. Last one picture show the final look of the dental veneers. Type number 2, composite resin veneers. Definition: a composite resin veneer is made from a tooth colored filling material bonded to the tooth. Benefits of composite resin veneers. Number 1, usually less tooth enamel need to be removed than for crown or porcelain veneers. Number 2, may mean fewer visits to the dentist. Number 3, sometimes these veneers take just one visit. Number 4, cost less than porcelain veneers. Number 5, are easy to fix if they get damaged. Although composite veneers are generally not as strong or wear resistant as porcelain veneers, composite veneers can be repaired easily and quickly. Steps to place composite resin veneers. After the teeth are prepared or reshaped, the dentist carefully bonds and sculpt the composite material using a color that is best for you. A special light is used to harden the composite and bond it to your teeth. The veneers are smoothed and polished to look like natural teeth. Viewers, in this picture you can see the picture of composite resin veneers. Before you get veneer, your teeth and gums must be healthy before you get veneers. Your dentist can treat any disease or decay before your veneers are placed. Veneers are not always a good choice for patients who clench or grind their teeth because the thin veneers may chip or break. If you clench or grind your teeth, your dentist may suggest you wear a plastic night guard while sleeping. Although your dentist remove a little tooth enamel as possible for veneers, the process cannot be undone once the enamel is removed. It is possible for veneers to come loose over time. In that case, new ones might be needed. As with all your dental care, discuss all your expectations and treatment options with your dentist. Regular dental visits are must for keeping your teeth and gums healthy. After you get veneers, veneers can chip or break under pressure. Avoid biting your fingernails and chewing on hard objects, such as pencils or ice. Break almond, break walnut. It may take you a few days to get used to the feel of your veneers, but do let your dentist know if your bite does not feel right after the veneer has been placed. He or she will correct it before you leave the office. Keep your teeth and gums clean by brushing and flossing each day. You can still get cavities under or around veneers. Viewers, below the picture you can see the prepared picture of dental veneer. Types of ceramic restorations. Ceramic restorations are of following types. Number 1, all ceramic jacket crown. Number 2, metal ceramic crown. Number 3, castable glass ceramic crown. Steps involved in fabrication of an all porcelain crown. Number 1, making a die. Porcelain jacket crown is constructed on a die of the prepared tooth. The die can be made from electroplated die, silicophosphate die, epoxy resin die. The die is covered with a platinum foil matrix of 0.02 mm thickness. The platinum foil separates the porcelain paste from the die and provides a base for the crown to be transported to the furnace. Point number 2, condensation. A porcelain jacket crown is made from a number of porcelain powders and is built up layer by layer. The porcelain powders are first mixed with water or alcohol to form a paste. The powder particles are of different sizes and distributes to produce a tensile packed paste to lower shrinkage and reduce frost. Point A. The first layer to be applied to the platinum matrix is of opaque porcelain to make the color of underlying structures or cement. Point B. The second layer is made up of body of dentine porcelain. It forms the bulk of the crown and contains greater amount of pigments. Point C. Named porcelain forms the surface of layer. It provides translucency and tooth-like appearance to the porcelain crown. Each layer of paste of porcelain is thoroughly condensed and vibrated to bring water to the surface. The water is absorbed with blotting paper or cloth. Vibration also removes air bubbles from the paste and condense the particles to close together. The shaped crown on platinum matrix is now transported to a furnace for baking or firing. Viewers, below the picture you can see the method of mixing porcelain with water or alcohol. Point number 3, firing or baking. The purpose of firing is simply to fuse the particles of powder together to form a restoration. The thermochemical reaction between the ingredients were completed during firing process. The porcelain furnace has a platinum wire winding to withstand high fusion temperature of porcelain baking. Method of porcelain baking. First, the furnace is preheated at 150 degrees Celsius temperature. Point number 2. The porcelain crown is placed in front of the door of the furnace and preheated 5 minutes. Point number 3. This allows dissipation of water vapors without making steam. Steam would cause the powder compact to crack. Next, the porcelain crown is placed in furnace on a mica tray and temperature is gradually raised to fusion temperature. At fusion temperature, the following changes are seen. First stage or low biscuit stage. Flux and binders flow into spaces and voids. The porcelain shows shrinkage as the powder particles sinter together. This is called low biscuit stage. Second stage or medium biscuit stage. There is completely flow of fluxes and fusion of the porcelain particles. There is massive shrinkage. This is called medium biscuit stage. Third stage or high biscuit stage. The mass now coheres completely but is opaque and no shrinkage is seen. This is called high biscuit stage. Cooling of porcelain prosthesis is a complex matter, particularly when it is fused with metal. The baked porcelain is gradually cooled to room temperature. Rapid cooling will cause crack and loss of strength because porcelain is a poor conductor of heat. Point number 4. Glaze. Glaze makes the porcelain stronger and decreases crack propagation. Surface of porcelain crown is made smooth and translucency by following methods. Point A. Apply low fusion glasses to the surface. Fusion temperature of glaze is decreased by addition of glass modifiers. Heat to their fusion temperature and maintain the temperature for 5 minutes. Point B. Self-glaze. The baked porcelain crown is heated to fusion temperature in 10 to 15 minutes so that the surface starts flowing. It is held this temperature for 5 minutes and then is cooled to room temperature. Surface of crown becomes glaze. Self-glaze is more stable. Viewers, if you like this video, please don't forget to like, subscribe and share. See you in next video. Allah Hafiz.